I couldn't model my game after somebody.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Towns, no luck.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now, here's Brown. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. The shot misses. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's McDaniels. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Stolen by Smart. Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams is he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Down low, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Tatum wide open, he fires one. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Brown kicks to Horford. Brown against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota, trailing by 2.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Now here's Smart. Passes it to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tatum with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to Russell. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Second chance shot. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting to start out this game about 43%. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Horford. McDaniels. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Smart kicks to Brown. And there it is for him.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
It's just they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell feeling it out a bit, takes it inside. That one goes. Count it. Russell's got his first bucket in this one. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. A second chance effort, and that's good for 2. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Here's Towns. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Towns kicks to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And stolen by Horford.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Smart on the wing. Brown outside. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. and too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Towns for 3. Good on the triple. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Brown drives in. Outside, Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Russell, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown dishes to Tatum. The three-pointer, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Over to the left wing. Here's Russell. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up for this shot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Horford against Towns. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And rejection by McDaniel. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. There's Brown with the 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front. They're up by... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 6. Towns pitch to Russell for the lead.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
Endorse the Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defending. Tatum draws the double. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. And McDaniels with the block. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now Tatum. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Then for the Celtics, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. White comes in for Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Noel, no good. Boston leading by 3.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the left wing for the tie. Offensive rebound. Passes it to McLaughlin. Second shot opportunity from deep. Knocked loose, and he gets it back. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Three-pointer. That one misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. Noel passes to Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Timberwolves have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Timeout. It's time for t-shirts. It's loud if you need our sweet t-shirt, fans. Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the First Avenue Breaker.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
For the First Avenue Breaker.
Brown with it. He's got 8.
Boston timeout call.
And he drives in. And the dunk by Brown.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Here's McLaughlin with 1 on the clock, and we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Boston?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Tatum's shot is off. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Brown outside. Over Gobert. And it's Brown missing. The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Inside. And stolen by Tatum. Up top, Brown. McDaniels defending. Brown dishes to Williams. Wants to get it to Smart and does. The feed to Williams. Gobert with the block. There's McDaniels. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And there's the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Brown outside. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tries it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Here's Tatum to the paint. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Smart passes to Brown. Fires from deep. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
Big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
And Towns drops them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer. Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
That's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
These moments with the game hanging in the balance is exactly what Jason Tatum dreamed about. You want to be like Kobe? Time to make some shots.
Here's McDaniels. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center. And here's the fast break. From deep, Bane. Rebound, Boston. Now Tatum. From deep three-point range. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. Outside Tatum. The three. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Morant, no good. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant against Smart. Here's Tatum. Adams grabs the miss. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points, at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Brown can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
To the middle. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
You knew something had to go in at some point. Maybe the start of better things ahead.
Brooks left side. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Smart outside. Brown against Bane. A nice shot by Brown.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Outside Morant. Here's Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Now here's Morant. Fires from the wing. The rebound, Celtics.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Smart against Bane. Down low. Jackson for 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Brown for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
They get it back. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Brooks against Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Morant against Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. Inside, here's Brooks. Some solid defense from Williams.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Horford finds Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Adams. Moran against Smart. Smart with the defensive effort. Outside Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Bane. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Brown. Again, Boston.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. 16 feet out. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Brooks. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Adams. He gets it in there. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown driving in, and Brown with the stuff.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
And here's Moran. Outside Bane. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside, Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. From deep, Moran. 3 on the clock. Jackson. And it's Memphis with another.
And you see the unselfishness from Moran, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Tatum way outside. And the Celtics another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Moran. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Shoots over Horford. Jackson can't get it to go. Boston's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Here's Moran. The Celtics making their last shot. Nifty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Smart, outside Tatum. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
52 seconds left in the half. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Brown passes to Smart. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The 3 from Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Smart finds Brown. 12 seconds left in the first half. Count that one. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
On the wing, Tatum to the middle. Here's Smart. Kick out to Brown. And that concludes the first half. It's the Celtics leading by 9. Thanks, Allie. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Kept alive by Boston. Outside Tatum. Another shot. Count it. Good. Tatum's got 16 points now.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was the special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And here's Brown for 3. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Morant against Smart. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Adams. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Tatum. Puts it up from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 18 points for him.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Now Bane. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Horford passes to Williams. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for a smooth reverse.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Brooks denied by Tatum. And here's Morant outside. Called in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Brown. Looking to end this cold spell. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From deep, Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jackson with it. Now Horford defending. And then Morant with the dunk.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Tatum against Brooks. Horford passes to Tatum. The 3-ball. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. The crossover. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Jones finds Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here we go. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Outside Jones. Outside Bane. They need this. And the layup is good. Bane's got 7 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Bane against Brown. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Tatum with a steal. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. His fingerprints were all over. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 42% so far in the game. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. 4 on the clock. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Yes, it's good.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
One minute in now in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Outside, Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. The three is up. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bane. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Horford. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Smart against Morant. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Up and over Brooks. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, so many times tonight, it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
Right at the free throw line. And that one hits the back iron. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Horford outside. It's Smart on the wing, hounded by Morant. Outside Tatum, clock at 6. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. 30 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Tatum. Horford outside. Brown against Bane. Brown passes to Tatum. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 32 points in the game. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Edwards can't hit. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Jackson. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Morant kicks to Bain. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Over Russell.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Russell missing. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Will it go? And it's Memphis on the break from past the arc. Here's Morant. Another shot. Here's Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And finished off by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns at the elbow. From downtown, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Now the pass to Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brooks. And it's sent back by Russell. Passes it to Edwards. Russell, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Jackson finds Bain. It's hauled in by Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Adams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now here's Edwards. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jackson dishes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Brooks, left side. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bain. Pass to Morant. Gets the front of the rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Russell passes to Gobert. Towns for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Adams. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Morant. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now here's Morant. Puts the move on, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Skirting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Bounce pass, Russell. Russell sets a screen for Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Memphis leading by 4. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. There's the pass to Bain. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Goes back up. In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Adams. And he drops it in from the low post. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Russell passes to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Over Bain. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Morant outside. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Now here's Morant. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Outside, Russell passes to Gobert. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Bane drives in. Jackson. Bane finds Jackson. Second chance shot. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And Towns drops them both. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Russell against Morant. Kicks it to Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Edwards dishes to Russell. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Edwards defending. Out to Brooks. Here's Morant. Bane for 3. Sinks the triple. Bane's got 6.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. Out to Russell. Left side, Edwards. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Edwards against Bane. They shoot again. Edwards passes to Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Morant. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Brooks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. They grab their own miss. Pass to Gobert. Bane against Edwards. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 9.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Russell against Morant. For the lead. He gets hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's Jackson. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves trail.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert's impact on contesting shots just as important.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Now, here is Russell. Left side, Towns. Outside, Russell. Towns dishes to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his three. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by Edwards. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Towns.
Walking foul call. Jerry Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
On the court.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum. The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Prince wide open. It's good from long range. Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Anderson, and finish off by Anderson.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Outside, Jones. To the wing on the left. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Conchar can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Left side, Anderson. And here's Prince outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hits it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
McLaughlin. It's stolen by Jones. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Timberwolves lead by 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Minnesota leading by 4. We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's McLaughlin, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Now here's Morant. On the pass to Tillman. The rebound by Prince. The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the floor. Anderson right side. And Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Timeout called the Grizzlies, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Outside Edwards. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane finds Jackson. Bane against Edwards. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bane. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. He feeds it to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Bane looking around. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Edwards can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Brooks. And McDaniels with the block. Morant with the steal. And Adams kicks to Bane. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Outside Russell. Outside Towns. Buries it from three-point range.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Bane against Edwards. Bane passes to Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break in Morant's count. And finished off by Morant.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Here's Russell. And Adams sends it back. Brooks feeling it out a bit. To tie it up. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Morant. He kicks to Adams. Morant against Russell. Morant dishes to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Payne for 3. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And here's Russell. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul. Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous...
case most nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Smart outside. Williams a screen on Russell. The drive by Smart deflects the pass. Now here's McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Tatum can't hit. Williams passes to Smart. Brown against Edwards.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Three-pointer. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by Boston. And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside, Brown. Nice move. Takes it inside. Towns with a rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
2 minutes. Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell.
Free throw good. Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Smart outside. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's stolen by Tatum. Horford outside. The 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. To the left wing. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 7.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Outside, Brown. Nice shot from the wing. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half. McDaniels against Tatum. McDaniels passes to Russell.
It's stolen by Smart. Driving to the basket, to the inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum against McDaniels. Pass to Smart. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, up. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team, putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, one thing to learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Back to Towns. A shot to stop the drought. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's McDaniels. Hangs. Boston with a rebound. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Tatum from long range hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The shot by Towns, no good. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smart passes to Williams, and he's going for the oop here, and stolen by Edwards. And it's powered home by Towns.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Here's Brown. Cans it with nobody near him. 9 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Towns. No good on the shot. The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside Tatum. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart up top. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Knocks it loose. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. No good. A bit long that time. Inside. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building.
25. The Timberwolves. 13.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at point guard. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without foul. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The Celtics shooting is around 55% so far. And here's Tatum. He's got 12. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels with the rebound. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense, too.
Towns has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Russell against Smart. Outside, Brown. Double clutches. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Noel. To the paint. Here's Reed. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the 3. Reed passes to Anderson. And stolen by Williams. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Horford outside. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's tipped. Outside, Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Five on the clock. Pass to Smart. Fires the three. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From outside the arc. Pass to Reed. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Smart for three. Buries it from three. Smart's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Down low. Reed for three. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum with it. He's got 12. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Smart for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Kick out to Brown. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Reed. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And yep, it's good.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Now Tatum. Puts it up. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got 14 points.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Russell. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Tatum against McDaniels. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
McDaniels against Tatum. Over McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. McDaniels finds Gobert. Towns with the ball. Shoots over Tatum. The shot by Towns, no good. And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. About a minute and a half into the fourth now.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Towns has gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Outside Tatum. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smart.
Jaden McDaniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. Over McDaniels. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards fires from way outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Jaden McDaniels.
That one's no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Russell against Tatum. Left side, Brown. Clock at 6. Over McDaniels. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell against Brown. Towns passes to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Robert Williams.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum with it. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Celtics lead by 20.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Now Russell. 6 to shoot. McDaniels, a screen on Smart. Brown with the steal. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
Guard, 6'3".
And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard.
And as Jackson's jumper improves, I think so do his prospects for more minutes. This is a guy that some think can be a perennial all-star.
And it's in there.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now Morant. Outside for Jackson. Lock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Al Horford with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Robert Williams. Morant looking around. Williams with the steal. Morant against Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Floats it up there for Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Up top, Brown. Guarded by Bain.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Jackson against Williams. From 20 feet out. And the jumper is on the mark.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Tatum over Brooks. They get the rebound. Tries again. Williams passes to Tatum. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Smart against Morant. Bain kicks to Morant. The pass to Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And he's good on the second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. So nice passing there by Memphis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Boston again missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Morant finds Brooks. Out to Morant, and stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Now here's Morant. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Morant reaches to Adams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Morant outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Morant against Smart. Jackson has the open look. And again, unable to change momentum here. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Morant. The three from Tatum. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Tatum passes to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Bain. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. There's Jackson with the three. Stolen by Smart. Brown kicks to Horford. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Horford against Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Brown, good.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Smart against Morant. A baseline J, and taken away by Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Tatum. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Here's Morant. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He is. Thanks so much, David, and we'll.
The Grizzlies, 23. The Celtics, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Brown now atop the key. Floats one. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Here's Tatum. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Tatum's got 19 points.
You know, that's a turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Morant right side. Over Smart. And it's Morant missing. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. That one, no good. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. He feeds it to Brooks. Bucket is good. Brooks has got his second best.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brown with it. He has 5. Passes to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Morant outside. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Williams. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Smart. Down low. Back to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Brooks outside. Morant outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Brown against Bain. Brown drives in. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Here's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Brown, the pass to Smart. Wants to get it to Brown and does. The shot's good. That's 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude tremendous.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:05 left to play in the 3rd. Jackson looking around over Horford.
Well, how about the defensive effort from Al Horford? Just playing so hard, making sure the shooter can't get a clean look.
To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Stolen by Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Over Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw missing.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Timeout, timeout. Timeout, timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Tatum. He's got 21. For the 3. Williams kicks to Smart. Off target from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 5. 5 from a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. Down low, guarded by Bain. The shot will not fall. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant left side. Here's Adams, back to Morant. Makes it off the glass.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Here's Brown. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And taken away by Brown. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. D right on him. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. The second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Smart passes to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Celtics passing it around and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Morant against Smart. Morant reaches to Jackson. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Loads it up for Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
1:58 left in the fourth. Morant kicks to Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Morant against Smart. Left side, Tatum. True on the 14-footer. Tatum's got 23.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Here's Morant. And just miss after miss right now. Celtics leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Tatum passes to Horford. 5 on the clock. Brown kicks to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. The three. And Bain pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Tatum against Brooks. The pass to Smart. It's Brown with the drive. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Tatum. From deep. Misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
the starting lineup for the...
And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just enjoy to watch. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Now here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Right side, McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Left side, Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Edwards against Bane. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Count the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. With the floater. Pass to Adams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Right side, McDaniels. Up and over Brooks. McDaniels can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Bane finds Brooks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. McDaniels inside. Pounded by Morant. Yep, that one's good. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Morant after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. What do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. And some solid defense from Towns. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, Memphis no good. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And a deep three from Russell. Misses the three. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morant, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 9. He got it up. That shot off. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Russell. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. Here's Jackson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Deflected. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The kick out to Edwards. Takes the 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Russell against Morant. And that one's long.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Jackson. Up and over Russell. And no good, trying to use the glass. Minnesota's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Towns. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Bain. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:36 left in the second. Russell from deep three-point land. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Adams inside, guarded by Russell. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. A minute 4 left to play in the half. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Russell, the pass to Towns to end the drought. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards finds Russell, and he drives in, shoots over Morant. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Brooks, and he goes in for the dunk.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 4. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
22.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. A line change here for Memphis. On defense, the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Pass to Jones. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than wow?
Here's McLaughlin. Up top, Reed. Yep, that one goes. Reed's got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. Green for 3. That shot, no good. Outside, Anderson. There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. They get it again. Here's Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Nazgul.
And he's good on the second. Here's Jones. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There's a screen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the inside, Jones. And the bucket is good. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw no good.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Let's go with a 3. Conchar can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
He takes it in. Blocked. Green with the ball. Down guarded by McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Tillman. Off target with the 3. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Minnesota shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Noel. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Noel's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jones from outside. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Green. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's the 3. Conchar pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Jones sets a screen. Pass to Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first.
Shooting for Memphis, Green.
That one misses. Here's McLaughlin. Reed sets a screen. He gets it up. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man spot.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Jones. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson for 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Green for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up. Tipped and stolen by Jones. Here's Aldama. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. All alone. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Russell, pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Russell. And that's good for 2.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Morant. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Ooh, got that one up quick. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on a dime and gets the separation he needs.
Here's Morant. And they get it back. There's Jackson with the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
The 3 from Russell. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Now here's Jackson. And here's Adams over Russell. And it's Adams missing. Adams against Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Morant grabs a miss. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. And he banks in the layup.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Gobert. Beyond the arc. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Up again. Edwards pulls it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. 4-3. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Now Gobert. Up and over Brooks. No good. And so it's Minnesota. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.